It's Week 7 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Buccaneers, reigning league MVP. He's coming off an incredible effort with over 200 yards rushing a week ago. It's the Buccaneers and the Cards, next on Madden Football.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Arizona. The Bucs offense ready for battle. They come in leading the tough NFC. They begin the drive with Williams. A beautiful fake. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The numbers for Williams a week ago, he was able to topple the 200-yard mark and a rushing touchdown for good measure.
And what I found surprising, all those yards he accumulated, only found the end zone one time.
Just once.
That doesn't even seem fair, does it?
But still, the 200-yard mark, something he can always carry in his back pocket. To throw is Thomas. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up at 12 yards. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register. While we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs, then they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Bucs at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have an interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
Now Thomas. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. B.J. Ojulari getting in there and dropping it. So out come the Bucs now. And partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first. On first down, Thomas.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Thomas. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half.
Ready?
Keep those sticks moving.
Ready?
Thomas will look to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Thomas. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Here we go.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied.
Well, we'll move. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They run it again with Williams. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9. They try the left side here with Williams. Nice move. And he gets this one just shy of 30. They mark him down at the 39. 82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll find his tight end, Payne Durham. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. Looking to throw. Thomas. That's caught by Durham. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. They go back to the ground with Williams. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. Gets around him, and he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a man has been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Now we give up the middle to Williams.
Almost 2 yards. It's 4th down.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Back to throw. Thomas escapes the sack.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
He was defended by Garrett Williams.
So now the Bucs down by a field goal, 57 seconds to go. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he stays up. Steps away. Oh, and now some space to operate. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. They'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
All right, you're still at least 30 yards from realistic field goal range. You want to get the ball to the 38, but preferably the 35 or less to give your guy his best shot at putting it through the post.
On the move to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Would be a long field goal try from here as they try to hustle to the line. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting. We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver it downfield, at least get into field goal range, and get us a win.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 7-yard line.
On 2nd down, Williams. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move.
3rd down and 6.
Looking to throw. Thomas. Flush to his right. He can't get him down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Airing this one out for Evans. And got his man complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. Thomas. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Williams running left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a timeout called for by the offense. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. Thomas.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and...
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
So he's able to take it in from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other, and they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for Tampa Bay, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Played some good ball out there today, guys.
They were ready for us today.
It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Buccaneers Offensive Player of the Year. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Bucs and the Bears, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup for attack here as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week,
The Buccaneers offense about set to go to work. And the one this defense will need to contain is this man, their second-year running back.
A very strong game running the football in that victory for him a week ago.
Over 100 yards and a touchdown. You'll take that every single time, especially when it concludes in a victory.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Sheds off the tackle.
Still going. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there.
With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon.
Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, you can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
84 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. This defense for the Bears very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. There he goes, left side.
How about this? Racing to the end zone.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Buccaneers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play.
Here we go.
But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
Let's go now.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Finding Williams once more, complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. The running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Here's Thomas on first down. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Looking to throw again on second down. Thomas. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Come on.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Muscles him off. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 42. Wow, and even 200 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Again, it's Williams. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time as we have now reached the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. Oh, look at the juke. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 1. Now a handoff. Here's Williams fighting him off. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
They try the left side here with Williams. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he checks this one down to Williams. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Let's go now.
They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Only a 1-yard gain, but good enough to just about finish this one off.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They run it again with Williams. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for the Buccaneers,
the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year.
And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
Now that was some teamwork out there, fellas.
We rolling now, boys.
It's week 9 of the NFL, and we'll see the Buccaneers Offensive Player of the Year. He was unstoppable a week ago, a mountain of yards and a pair of touchdowns. It's the Buccaneers and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up is a rematch of Super Bowl 55, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory.
Set to get going. Winners of 2 straight coming in. And the one this defense will need to contain is this man, their second-year running back.
What a performance a week ago, over 200 yards on the ground.
And intellectually, we know he'll be hard-pressed to repeat those kind of numbers, but the way he looked last week, would you bet against him?
Not at all, intellectually or otherwise.
Okay, ready?
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that carries over to this week as well.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Williams.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Ready?
Now Williams.
53 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
Now Williams running left. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Come on. Hey.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. They run. It's Williams. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there.
With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into...
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. To throw is Thomas on 1st and 10.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Cade Otton that time.
And it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Thomas. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Thomas throwing on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 1st down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
The Bucs offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours. We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
And they're going to speed things up here. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it with Williams. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
third down. Here's Williams. And he'll go. Taking it a little further down inside the 40.
114 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Again, it's Williams. Busts through the tackle and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC.
2nd and 9.
Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You're talking about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come.
Ready, set.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. Trucks over him. Now, and shutting him off now open field. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Okay,
not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
They try the left side here with Williams. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
On the set. Ready.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
Here we go.
They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that. That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already got it.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Come on. Set.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Yeah, boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Jalen Johnson blitzing from the secondary and picking up the sack.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Press all 80. No street.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds. That one should just about put a capper on this game. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late,
so time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it's